Holy fuck, guys. Did they actually fix Destiny? What is this, Bungie? You're listening to the community? You're doing things that actually benefit the game and not yourselves? What is this? What is this? Now, as most of you guys know, I made a rant video, and it came out, I think, today. I think it's been out today, 10 o'clock this morning. Yeah. And I made it on the spot last night. I made it last night because I was very upset, very pissed, as you guys can probably tell in the video. And obviously, I don't mean, like, you know, I'm mad and stuff. And I'm very mad at Bungie. And I'm very mad at the state of Destiny 2 currently. But, wow. They released a post tonight. The topic, if you go onto the Destiny forums, is called The State of Destiny 2. And since they canceled their stream, they have actually taken the time to take a look at their game and address the core problems that the fan base, the people who play their game, are not enjoying, and they are actually fixing it. No, they're not going, fuck you, this is our game, we like it the way we want it, we're going to make... They're actually taking the time to fix the game. And wow. Alright, so I have it here. I'm going to read it off to you guys. I'm going to tell you guys my opinion on it. So please stay tuned. Check it out. So the post is called The State of Destiny 2. Hey everyone, with Destiny 2's console and PC launches behind us, we want to take some time to talk with you about Destiny 2. Specifically, where it's at today and where it's going. Our team has been reading feedback and working on updates to improve the game. We've also been reading some tough criticism about our lack of communication, and we agree we need to be more open. Wow, that's. I'm just going to give my opinion on each paragraph. The fact that they admit that they're fucking up is big. Very big of them. Well done, Bungie, to admit that you guys are fucking up. Well done to admit that you're not open with us and you're not communicating with us. This is a game that requires a lot of communication for what you're trying to make. And if you're not communicating with the fan base, then your game's going to fail, as Destiny 2 is currently proving. It's not doing well, and it's because you guys are not communicating. So well done for you guys to admit that. Going forward, Destiny 2's post-launch game system features and updates are being designed specifically to focus on the support players who want Destiny to be their hobby, the game they return to, and a game where friendships are made. We want Destiny to be a game that fits into your life, providing you with reasons to log on and play with your friends, clans, and families. We want Destiny to be a world you want to be a part of. I agree. Again, Destiny is such a cool concept, and it's such a cool idea, and it's why I've stayed around so far. It has so much potential, as everyone will say when they talk about Destiny. That's the first thing that comes out of their mouth. But they gotta tap into that potential. If they don't, then it's not gonna be a good game. And I like this. It feels like Bungie is thinking and trying. They've got to make the world feel alive, make people want to come back, and make people enjoy what they're doing. Yes, there has to be grindy stuff, but as Goblin would state, it has to be good grind and not bad grind. An example of bad grind is doing public events over and over and over for these tokens, doing the same repetitive thing. We need new ways of playing the game that feel fresh, whether it's changing up strikes, adding scoring, adding a harder difficulty, modifiers, cool, fun aspects, new worlds and enemies, please. And when I mean new worlds and enemies, I mean actual new worlds that feel alive. Maybe wildlife into Destiny would be something that they could look at. You could shoot and hunt for, like, animal parts that you can make armor with and stuff. That might be cool. A month ago, we published a list of improvements on the blog. Yes, so they had a list of improvements. There were some minor ones that they were going to change. Today, we're going to revisit that list and update its status and share some of the work the team is readying for December and January and beyond. So that's good that these are going to be hopefully quick. They don't really give us a full time, but December and January, that's pretty good. That's pretty quick off the bat. Again, one of the biggest problems I found with Destiny is we're already getting our first DLC and we haven't had any updates to the game at all. No minor updates, no free updates, nothing to actually improve the life in the game. And that's one of the biggest problems with the game, and one of the biggest things that needs to be improved. In Destiny 1, what improved the game was those quality of life changes, and we need those in Destiny 2, and a lot of them. But Destiny 1 got a pass because it had the potential, and there was problems with the original development of the game. Destiny 2 does not get that pass. They had enough time to complete the game, to work out the game, to figure out what they want to do. They don't get a pass this time. They are on the same level as every game, as I stated, and every developer, as I stated in my rant. We know it's frustrating when there isn't enough of the dialogue with the development team. You have our commitment that we're going to do a better job going forward. This is from Luke Smith, one guy that I absolutely don't like really much, and Chris Barrett, who I don't really know. But Luke Smith I've had problems with in the past for him being kind of an ass. And this is impressive. I like this. Really well done. I like that they want to communicate and they want to commit to this game, and that's good. They have to commit. You have to not be lazy. You need to put full effort into this game because your game is failing. You are failing and you need to do a course correct. Upcoming update overview. We previously published a list of upcoming Destiny 2 improvements. We want to deliver some of these updates will be introduced on December 5th and December 12th. Others will land in the new year. So that's good. We have some dates, which is good. It shows that they're communicating. That's what we need. Okay, so here are some of the new stuff. New system and rewards to give our most engaged players additional options, including a new weapon tier, Masterworks, which will feature stat trackers, random rerollable stat bonuses, unique items, unique item tool tips, and item details, screens. See the December update details section below for more information. So Masterworks, which will it'll have stat trackers for your weapon. You can get cool weapon, I guess, perks for like a specific weapon that you really like and use a lot. So that's cool. I would like that if it was on exotics too. So I hope it's on exotics, and I hope they bring back the old exotics. Next, we have improved vendor roles. Improved vendor rewards, adding ways for people to purchase items directly, which is what people have been wanting, with their legendary shards and tokens. So we're going to be actually able to purchase the actual items for Iron Banner, for the faction, for the Crucible, with actual tokens and legendary shards, which is amazing because I have 1 billion legendary shards just sitting because I don't need to use them. I have most of the exotics in the game now, for weapon-wise at least, and I don't really find myself using them for Xur. So, that's awesome that we're going to have a reason to use it. I wish there was a reason for Glimmer to be used, besides buying mods once in a while. We'll see, though. Adding armor ornaments that grant visual present, pretty much Iron Banner. Players complete, you get them from specific challenges. I like that. Rewards for completing stuff, not microtransactions. Well done, Bungie. Better incentives for players who complete challenges, challenging prestige activities. That is amazing. Fuck. We are targeting a January update to provide better incentives for completing prestige activities. That is important. When you do a hard activity that's very hard, the players have to be rewarded or else they don't feel their time was used valuably. They feel like they wasted time, and a player never wants to feel that way when playing a game. Or else we'll just go play a different game. Better rewards and replay value for strikes, adventures, and lost sectors. In December, we will be introducing Heroic Strikes playlist and more generous strike rewards. Rewards for adventures and lost sectors are still on the radar, but will not be delivered for the December updates. Okay, so they want to add better rewards, I guess, for the strikes, adventures, and lost sectors, which is great. I don't have any reason to do lost sectors. I don't have any reason to do adventures. I don't have any reason to do strikes besides the stupid tokens. But that's awesome. Well done, guys. Well done. Crucible. Now here is where it speaks to me because I'm a Crucible player. I play pretty much Crucible 90% of the time. That's why I log on to Destiny. Private matches for the Crucible. Still targeting the early 2018 and expect to have better insight into the exact timing in the new year. So we are getting private matches in 2018, hopefully, which, well, they are obviously doing that, which is amazing. I want private matches. I want to be able to play with my friends. I want to be able to, watch competitive games on YouTube and play and do awesome and test weapons. I want to be able to test the damages of the weapons out to see what's the best weapon for me to be using, what's the best combo. We are also moving ranked PvP to the top of our priority list next year to support the competitive community. Yes, we need ranked. We need ranks. We need ranked Crucible with ranks in there. I want more playlists, obviously, but it's cool to see that ranked playlists are getting, done. Obviously, I don't want Bungie to really worry about ranks as much. It's good to see that they're being added in there, but I would rather them work on the variety of Crucible and then move into ranked. I know they want to be this competitive esports type game, but I don't think it's going to happen. And rather than focus on the variety of the Crucible, because there is no variety in the Crucible. It's competitive or quick play, and quick play is just competitive, and competitive is even more competitive. And Supremacy sucks. Get rid of it. Crucible tuning, like adjusted Supremacy scoring and better spawning rules. In December, we will introduce additional updates and bug fixes intended to improve these areas of the Crucible. So that's good. Yeah, the spawning is kind of awful in the Crucible sometimes. Better incentives for completing the Crucible. Matches and penalties for quitting competitive games. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. A quitter penalty system is currently in development, and you can expect an update on the development of this system in the new year. Awesome. Awesome. Great. I love it. Continued improvements to the Iron Banner and the faction rallies included uniqueness of reward. The next Iron Banner and faction rallies will introduce improvements in both these areas. I want to see unique weapons for both of them. Not reskinned Bungie. Unique weapons. I want to see new Iron Banner weapons like we guys did for the Iron Lord DLC. That was amazing. I want to see Dead Orbit themed weapons that don't look like other weapons I own or can get in the game. I don't want to see the Dire Promise and the old-fashioned as the same hand cannon pretty much, but with different fire rates. I want the old-fashioned to be unique because it's the only gun that looks like that in the game. Change that. Changes to make the economy more interesting and impactful. The Gunsmith will have some updates to how mods are acquired. We are exploring more updates to the system in the new year. So that's awesome. Mods need to be fixed. They're so random and I can't get my build. I need one for my cloak and another piece for my arms. And I can't seem to find the correct pieces. Ongoing improvements to exotics, including adjustment to reduce instances of duplication. Thank God. If I get another fucking tractor cannon, I'm gonna fucking just rage. It's absolutely infuriating. We plan to tune underperforming exotics. Please, Graviton Lance, get a buff. And we'll continue to make targeted updates and improvements. And hopefully add more exotics from Destiny 1 and new ones too. Duplication protection will be added to exotics in the new year. See, I'm okay with duplication once you have every single exotic. Once you've gotten all the exotics, then sure, give me duplicates. But until I get them all, I understand raid ones and stuff. They don't really count because they count as raid stuff. But once I get all the engram exotics and all the ones that don't require quest stuff, then I can then do duplicates. Okay? Once that's done. New ways to spend surplus currency and materials. Looking at you, Legendary Shards. No, you need to be looking at the Glimmer, but still Legendary Shards also. Players will be able to spend tokens and Legendary Shards on vendor inventory. See, so we'll be able to spend tokens and Legendary Shards on vendor inventory. Awesome. Great job, guys. Xur will have new items as well. So that's awesome. That's so cool. Amazing. I'll have to go more into detail with these and check out some of the details. But that's awesome. Xur's going to be selling new shit. That's cool. He used to sell so much stuff in Destiny 1, and now in Destiny 2 he sells barely anything. And most times I have it all. An emote interface will allow players to equip Salty, Spicy Robin, and 6-Shooter and flip out all at the same time. I hope it's not just with exotic emotes. I hope it's with all emotes. You can put any emotes wherever you want. You can get rid of your sitting down. You can get rid of your hello one. And you can add whatever you want anywhere you want. That would be amazing. And I really hope they do that. We will continue to revisit and update the list in the weeks and months ahead to keep you up on speed what we're working on below. You'll find more specific details about each of the features updates you expect to land in December. Okay, so what you're seeing on the screen currently is the Uriel's Gift auto rifle, but you're going to notice some differences. One being that says Masterworks weapon. It says 10 plus 10 reload speed. The weapon generates orbs on multi-kills and displays the number of enemies defeated by using it, which is cool. And we see some other options too that you can choose from below, which is cool. So you get like a ton of different options for it to make it a Masterworks weapon, to make it more unique and more special towards you. I love that. That is such a great idea. Now we're going to switch to the Uriel's Gift, the stats on it. It says 300. Take weapon in hand to fly to victory. It says enemies defeated 77. So it actually has your enemies defeated listed there, which obviously makes the weapon feel more special. Again, I hope this is with exotics too, because some people like exotics as their primaries. Alright, next. On December 12th, we have legendary weapons will drop as or be upgraded to become Masterwork version. So that's on December 12th. Masterworks will have few advantages over the baseline legendary weapons. Track and display the number of kills with the weapon, or choose between total count or crucible only count. Ooh, that's cool. I like that. Generate orbs for you and your allies on multi-kills. That's cool. That'd be cool for like PvE and stuff. Add weapon stat bonuses that are selected randomly from a small pool and are re-rollable. That is cool. That is very cool. Masterworks. Drop from any source of legendary weapon. Ooh. You see, exotic. We need exotic, guys. You need to have that for exotics. For character above 250 power. Unwanted Masterworks can be dismantled into materials that can upgrade existing legendary weapons into Masterworks. That is cool. But we need it for exotics, guys. Exotics. Some people like exotics and want it for their exotic. Some people like using the Mida, and they want their Mida to be a Masterworks with displaying their kills they got. We need that. Raids and Trials of the Nine will have very high chance to have Masterworks. That's cool. So that's the Masterworks stuff, and they have dates there too. So that's cool. On December 5th, we have the armor ornaments being added. Some existing armor sets will be armor sets for more visual customization without losing your shaders or your mods. That is cool. So they're just going to add the ornaments, and you'll be able to get them without having to get new armor. These ornaments will be unlocked by completing objectives specific to each set in our primary unlocked account wide. Just like exotic weapon ornaments, they will be applied to base pieces that you may already have collected and can unlock on the vendors if not. In Season 2, the following sets of ornaments have been unlocked. We have the Vanguard. So these are ones that you'll actually be able to get ornaments for. The Vanguard Faction Armor. The Crucible Faction Armor. The Trials of the Nine Armor. The Iron Banner Armor. The Dead Orbit Armor. The Future War Cult Armor. The New Monarchy Armor. The Eater of Worlds Raid Armor. Now they just need to add it for the Titan and each planet, because I have planet-wide armor, so that won't affect me. December 12th, faction armor and weapons will be unlocked to purchase for legendary shards with faction tokens on most faction vendors. All 5 armor slots will be present, and weapons will rotate weekly on factions that have them. They're going to rotate. That's cool. Slots will be unlocked by claiming reward engrams from the respective faction. You will get credit engrams you may have already claimed since launch. December 12th, faction armor and weapons will be unlocked for the purchase of legendary shards and legendary tokens on most faction vendors. All 5 armor slots will always be present, and weapons will rotate weekly on factions that have them. Slots will be unlocked by claiming rewards engrams from the respective faction. You'll get credit engram. You'll get credit for engrams you may have already claimed since launch. Xur, on December 12th, has some new offerings for the players. Every week, you'll be able to acquire one of the new faded engrams using legendary shards that will decrypt as exotic that aren't already in your collection. So a guaranteed non-duplicate exotic every week if you have legendary shards is amazing. Absolutely amazing. We have a simpler 3 of coins that boost exotic drop rates from any source for 4 hours. I don't really think that was necessary. I get exotics quite a bit. I don't know about you guys, but I don't. I have like 3 saved up right now for future, and I haven't even decrypted them yet. So that wasn't a big deal, but cool. No obscure stacking mechanics or need to reapply before every boss. That's cool. These cost legendary shards, and you can have as many as you like. So you literally go in and just buy like 1 billion on the first day, and then bam, you're good for like life. December 5th, Banshee has some new updates on his weapon and armor mods front. For players wanting to clear some mod inventory space, rare quality mods will be dismantled into gunsmith material and have a chance to produce legendary quality mod components. For Destiny players chasing specific legendary mods, including legendary kinetic mods, Banshee will offer a selection of specific legendary mods for direct purchase with a selection that will rotate daily. And it will probably cost legendary shards. Let's see. Master Raoul will be selling something. A horde of legend. Oh, wait, was it? He is looking for Masterwork legendary. Looking for Masterworks engram for legendary. So you can buy legendary engrams for Master Raoul again, just like in Destiny 1. Should have been there at launch, but cool, that's there. Commander Zavala and Lord Shaxx will sell gift consumables for legendary shards that can be used during strikes or crucible matches that will serve the following functions. Grant bonus rewards to everyone in that activity upon completion, a friend or foe alike. Awarding anything from faction tokens to round of exotics for everyone in the match. That is cool. That is awesome. Wow. Chest resource nods are greatly relaxed and players should encounter them less frequently. Even if they do, the drop rates of tokens reduced to 30% instead of 0%. And Glimmer will be unaffected. So lots of changes coming. Lots of changes coming. There's more to it, but you guys can read some of it. This is pretty much just me talking about it. Wow, that is a lot of updates and a lot of changes. Well done, Bungie. Well done listening to your fan base. I'm impressed and surprised. I'm going to wait till this comes up. And I don't think it'll completely fix the game, but I think it'll put it at least decent launch. I think if they want, I think to fix the game, they'd actually have to go in and change big things. Like the way the strikes work, the way the enemies function, the way the worlds are. Add life to it is a big one that would make me come back. Make it so you can hunt animals on those planets and different animals. So that you can get like not weapons parts, but like material to craft and build stuff with their new weapon crafting stuff. They should take advantage of this. I think mission story, they should add it so you can play story missions anytime you want. And you get your shit from it from Akura. And you can play them with modifiers. Have fun, wacky modifiers, like a mayhem modifier. And have it on the hardest difficulty. So people who want to challenge and want to play through the whole campaign again can do that. That's a few of the changes I would definitely like to see in Destiny. I would like to see that Iron Banner would be taken more seriously. I like the idea of not having leveling differences. I like that because it adds more skill. You can use whatever weapon you want, and as long as you're skilled, you can win. Uniqueness in the weapon designs. I don't want to see Uriel's gift and then the other auto rifle that's on that looks exactly the same. Have Uriel's gift, and that's the only one that looks like it. I would love to see a system where you can upgrade greens all the way to legendary status so you can use them. It would take a long time, but you could do it if you really love that weapon, and then you can make it a Masterworks. That would give people something to grind for so that they don't have to worry about re-rolling. Because then you could, like, see a blue weapon that you absolutely love, and you could level it up to a legendary. And then you could use it for actual content. I think that would be amazing, and that would add so much replayability, and it would add a good grind because you're trying to get this weapon that you absolutely love up to a max light so you can keep it at a legendary status. I think that would be cool. And then when people see you with it, they're like, whoa, you worked so hard to get this gun up to full. Anyways, those are just a few of the changes I would definitely look into if I were Bungie. But this video's already gone on for a while, and I gotta, I'm gonna head off. Just wanted to update you guys. Well done, Bungie. Well done, listening to your community. Boys, girls, guardians of all ages. Well done. Well done sticking your foot down. You can't give them an inch or they'll take a mile, and you can't forget that. This just proves that if we stand together and say no to Bungie, shit will happen. Changes will happen. Do not forget that we are the ones with the power because we are the ones playing the games. If you don't like something, stand together and oppose Bungie. Bungie is not our friends. They are not our allies. And they will betray us as soon as they can. Do not let them trick us and betray us. Stand tall, Guardians. Stand proud. I'm ANARKY, bringing the chaos. Thank you, guys. It's been an honor. If anyone sees this video, thank you. A like and subscribe is appreciated so much. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.